Congratulations, you have found your way into a special show on the internet we call Date Night. This is a silly game that I made up in my head, put it on paper, and these people decided, hey, let's play this silly game. I am DM Matt, and alongside me is Shayfa playing Shayva.
What's up? How's it going? I'm here for it tonight.
There we go. I'm surprised you didn't say your off-screen catchphrase already. I'm going to consider that a win. Next to Shayfa.
I'll figure it out.
Next to Shayfa is Ian playing Rimardo.
Rimardo, I do not have a rhyme prepared. I am currently trying not to wake up my son while fixing technical difficulties.
Oh, geez. Didn't know you were still doing that. Okay. Next to Nate is the Kraken.
Hello. I'm the Kraken, and here to dispense some justice.
And you are also no longer Barnaby.
Yes, Barnaby is somewhere.
It's not worth going into. If you want to know what's going on with that, go back 2 episodes. You'll figure it out. So yeah, thanks for joining us. I don't have any special announcements. Anyone else got anything special they want to announce?
The Wildcat Mini Market opens November 18th.
Nice. Which is a you want to explain what that is?
It is a student-ran store at the school I work at. The students happen to have a diagnosis of autism, so they get to learn some cool life skills and just have fun selling items to teachers and staff.
Absolutely. We did that at my school as well, and the kids that my class and the other classes involved got to do that with. It was such a cool experience. Came to be a weekly thing. If we missed a week, teachers would come to our class and be like, "Where's my coffee?" Like it became a very social event for the kids. That's pretty awesome. So good to hear.
We have official aprons that say the Wildcat Mini Market on it with our logo. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. I like it a lot. Here's an announcement. It snowed in Sioux Falls, South Dakota today, and I was not pumped about it. I get all sorts of freaked out the first snow of the year, every single year.
I was going to say, is it not normally a snowy place?
No, it is. Definitely snows every year. But like that first snow, and I have to remember how to drive in the snow again, freaks me out every single year. I don't think I'll ever get over that. But
Canadians like to say that we're tough about the weather, but we just have no choice because we live here, so we just deal with it, kind of.
Absolutely.
I totally know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, stick to your haboobs.
Yeah. If I want to see snow, I'll drive 2 hours north.
Exactly.
And then leave immediately.
Also, you're not going to call me out for calling a dust storm a haboob?
Nope, because that is just how people say it now.
Terrible. Not cool. It's just a dust storm. Anyways, thanks for joining the fun. Here's my nerdy shirt of the week. It's, once again, way too tight because I ran out of shirts that are nerdy that fit. A Wolverine shirt. Ta-da! So there you go. Without further ado, which is definitely how the phrase goes and nothing else, let's jump into a recap. You guys kind of finished off the battle with the Wild Dwellers. There was a super mega anime attack, which involved jumping and then jumping. You guys had a small bit of downtime after the fight, and cracked open what Shayva had in her pocket from quite a few episodes ago, not knowing what the effects were. Also, being on a fantasy speed as well. You guys all became immediately very, very faded. Or as the kids would say, isn't cool to say anymore, super lit, fam. And then after that, Hermes came by, was very disappointed to see that you guys were not in your right minds, and decided that would be the perfect opportunity to take you guys all to see the AllFather. The only other point to note is Shelli is still in his little campsite area out on the beach. He did not get transported with you guys. So, So, Ian, did I cover enough time for you not to be trying to be super quiet?
Yeah, no.
Ooh, I did it. Okay.
Our technical difficulties continue unabated, but
That's fair. That's fair. The other thing we have to say before we truly get started is we have some leveling up that occurred over the week. Our characters have all leveled up now. Shelli has taken 2 more healing darts. So Shelli now has 4 healing darts. You guys are more than welcome to say what you put your points into. But I will have to say all 3 of you put a point into the bag of randomness. So yes. You can welcomely say what you put your 1 other point into, or you can leave it a mystery. Up to you. Any takers? Or are we leaving it a mystery?
Oh, mystery. I
like it. 3 mysteries and 3 bags of randomness. How this is going to go. We're going to go in order of
question.
Answer.
Do our health points ever increase?
They will. They most definitely will, but not yet.
Okay.
It'll make sense once it happens.
Cool.
But let's see. I could be super lame and let Nate roll in the first category, Ian roll in the second, and Shafa in the third, because that's the way Discord does it. But I think it would be way more fun to make it slightly evil. So let's see. Nate, evens or odds?
Evens.
All right, you got the easy one too. Ian and Shava. Let's say the first person to have a sincere compliment to the other one gets to go first.
Dear sweetie, I love you.
That leaves it pretty open for you, Shava.
I really enjoy your eyes.
There we go. Oh. Look at that.
Aw.
Okay, so Shafa, roll a d10. You get to be in the first category, which they really didn't mean anything, but this one I think has the coolest stuff.
Okay, category 1.
Category 1.
Something.
Oh.
9.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no.
It's
so bad.
There's you.
It's bad. Oh God, it's bad.
It's bad. There is
sobriety
on this super sobriety. There's a badge. There's a badge of heroism on here, which now has to go away because this category has been used. It just automatically gave you like 4 power dice. There's a disappearing jar of nothingness, and you pour it on something and it makes stuff disappear. Gem of Seeing Past Anything, which would have been great in your hands. And the rest is kind of boring. But you do get Hermes. We're going to do this kind of out of turn, but that's okay. Hermes is going to hand you a Wand of Magic Detection, which isn't super cool, but once a day you can bust it out and detect if something magical or not.
Fuckery.
Yeah. Absolutely. Nate.
Shenanigans and fuckery.
Nate, go ahead and roll a d10.
All right.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Throw my wand of fuckery in my inventory, please.
Wand of fuckery.
God.
Damn, if I can ever connect to the internet again, I will. But it looks like this computer may never connect to the internet again.
The internet is just gone from you.
It's working on everything else in our house except my computer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Which is
That's odd.
frustrating.
Yeah. Nate, you get you're handed like a gauntlet, and it's like you put it on and it's a little bit too big, and then like you just start to hear like click 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 click, click, and it shrinks down to your arm.
Oh.
And it fits
Hello.
perfectly. It still moves a little bit too. It's very clockworky where it just like gears are turning. So there you go. And last,
Steamy.
Steam does come out from time to time. Yes.
Yeah. And this is quite punky.
Quite punky indeed. And Ian, you are up. I'm sorry, Ian. There's like only one cool thing on here, and there's quite possibly the lamest thing on here.
Okay, let's see.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 6 is the lamest. Quite possibly the lamest thing I put in any of these categories is 6.
So is it a D8 I'm rolling for this?
Nope, D10. Sorry, D10.
D10.
Don't get a 6. Oh, you were close.
5. It was close. It was almost.
Okay. I mean, you get a pretty awesome belt. You're not quite sure what it does. You know what? I explained all the other ones. You get a belt of added strength. So if you're wearing this belt, you get a +1 to strength.
Ooh, that's good because Romardo's weak.
Yeah. It probably looks pretty goofy on you. But
Just like this wrestler's belt.
Oh, there.
it's one of the ones with the weird poke, like the tip of it gets really sharp right at like your abdomen, and it's like
it enrages him and makes him stronger.
But there we go. That was our first ever, and it was 3 in a row, bag of randomness. So sweet deal. We will jump into it at this point. You'll get those items here in a second. So in game, pretend you don't have them yet, but now you guys know what they are. So let's jump over to NATO Vision. We got some NATO Vision. You guys are now in front of the AllFather. He has just complimented Hermes on doing such a great job at his job. And he laughed at you guys, said, "Oh, the 3-faced coin." So let's jump into it. The AllFather looks at you guys and goes, Why don't you guys have a seat? We have a lot to talk about. And he just gestures over to anywhere that you want to sit at all.
Romardo just kind of like plops down exactly where he is. He's too fucked up to deal with this. He just sits on the floor.
Yep. In all fairness, there aren't any chairs, so I don't really know what he was expecting besides maybe over the edge, but anyone else? Anyone else have a particular place they want to go? You guys just pop and squat.
The Kraken will try to perch on the edge.
Okay.
And assume.
I want to do a Slav squat.
A what?
A Slav squat.
I have zero reference for what that means.
It's basically this like Eastern European thing where like these gopniks, well, okay, it's like this Russian guys kind of, squatting down really low to the ground. You gotta Google it.
Okay.
And you'll know.
Smoking a cigarette.
Gotcha. But basically, like you're in a squat.
Yeah, like a real low squat.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. With that, the Allfather goes, I am not one for games. I have two honest truths to tell you. The first, I just want you all to know, I cannot physically hurt you. It's against what I'm here for. I could try, and he like throws a massive punch at, let's say, Rimardo, and like his fist like goes through you, but like the cobblestone behind you just explodes. And he goes, it's part of being a prophecy, I guess. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Just wanted to be honest. I will. I for sure will.
Me too. Me too.
He takes out his sword and just goes horizontally, like through all of you. It maybe tickles. That's about it.
That's great.
I felt like you should know that. We don't know a lot about each other. I was going to start off with the truths. The second truth, you all can try and physically hurt me, but it is impossible. So now that is out of the way, I have some things to discuss with you. Possible jobs.
No, nothing's impossible with justice.
He just puts out his hand in like a very, okay, go ahead and try.
The Kraken just falls over and giggles.
I see.
Romardo will shoot him in the hand then.
Okay. Your bullet, like true Superman style, crushes into his hand. And as it falls, he just looks down and goes, ha! Bullet. Or it wasn't a bullet because that's from the movie. It was a crossbow. The crossbow just like explodes. The bolt just dusts. And he just like wrinkles some of the dust out of his hand. He goes, neat. So you guys kind of understand what I'm talking about? There's two kind of finite rules here. I just wanted everyone to know, Hermes, what are you still doing here, man? Hermes is like, you had gifts. You wanted me to hand them all the gifts.
It's a Hermes. Get our friend. Did you leave our friend in the woods?
I did. Yes.
That's.
I wasn't told to pick him up. And the Allfather just glances down at you guys. He goes, Hermes is not permitted to bring him here. He is not part of the three-faced coin. I cannot allow him to be in my presence.
That is it. I just worry about him. He's like a cat with no claws in the woods.
Hopefully we can be quite brief.
Brief.
Is that okay? Do I need to send possible protection his way?
Yeah. I guess if we quick, he's not going to harm.
I heard very conflicting responses.
That's true. Maybe make sure he don't die.
Okay. Hercules, if you could head that way, that'd be great. You just see this. I mean, he's totally a bodybuilder who goes for like strictly the flashy muscles, and he flips his hair, and it just barely catches the sun the right way. And he goes, "Of course, Father." He just like chariots away. So yeah, that was Hercules. Once he's kind of out of earshot, it goes, "That guy's a real dick. Just really in everybody's way. He likes to show off how he like pulls the sun and all. Like ever since the conversions, he's all, ooh, look what I can do. I was better than all the other gods in my category. Whatever." But so you guys up for a job? You all seem pretty high. And also, you guys been drinking? Is that what I smell?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All daddy?
Nope. That's not a thing. It's all father. Yep.
Daddy?
Nope. It's the F. It's the same meaning, just it's the F word, the father. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I take it. You guys are Hermie just kind of like, excuse me, sir. I will leave the second I give the items you told me to give them. Also, they are very drunk and very high. They had one of like the party balls.
I did. I did more than that.
Hermes looks shocked, and the AllFather just kind of leans back. He goes, "So, you guys like to party? That's cool. I mean, I'm not against it. You know, the realm isn't against it, but you guys kind of have an important task. You're like this prophecy thing. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job. Just like I don't want you guys to tell me how to do my job. But you know, I worry about you guys."
Honestly, I'm a little bit concerned about her heart. I have no idea what the combination of things she took is gonna do.
Do I need to help you guys get sober? Is this a thing? Maybe we sleep it off and figure out in the morning.
I'll take a sober shot of justice, please.
Absolutely, Hermes. Why don't you guys give them the things we got for them? And yeah,
Nardo's enjoying this.
Yeah, don't you dare.
that's fair. That's fair. In all fairness, the calendar has predicted that you're going to need something. We're just going to hand that to you, Mr. Kraken. Is that correct? We will also
just the Kraken.
The Kraken. Okay. I will personally give you this, and he just reaches up into the sky and pulls the thing down and hands it to you. It's a glow stick, like Clean Masters does.
Do you need money?
No. You know what? This one's on me. It's on the house. Don't worry about it.
Where's what house?
Me. It's free. No money involved.
Oh, I like free. And then he breaks it.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy these items. Like I said, the calendar predicted that you were going to be needing these in the future. So do with them what you will. Use them how you need. And Hermes, you can go ahead and take off. You know, that's probably it for the day. I'm sure you got a bunch of other things you got to deliver. And he is gone. He does a little bow and takes off. And the AllFather goes, well, we good to get down to business here?
What does the glow stick do?
Oh, that's going to make you feel sober.
Awesome. Sweet justice. My head is clear.
There you go. Plenty of rainwater in that.
So good.
Made just for you. Anyways, so I need you guys to kill a god. How's that sound?
Is he unjust?
Daddy? Why do you ask me to hurt people?
He's going to like just encapsulate you in his hands, and everything goes black for a little bit. You like fall down into like a pit of lava, and you see like you land on a rock. You see these little like goblin creatures go hungry, hungry, and they all like jump to you, and then he pulls you back up. He goes, "So we're better now, AllFather, right?" I believe we learned our lesson there, right? Out of game, that was her catchphrase she wanted to use. I don't know how anyone could have picked up on that.
I swear she's going to say it a lot. I mean,
Yep. In all fairness, that wasn't the consequence I was telling you guys about. That was something I just thought of that I thought would be scary to a person if it happened to them out of nowhere.
So chaotic.
What it would do to somebody way under the influence, I don't know. Yeah,
Just start laughing.
the other consequence is not nearly as fun. Anyways, he goes, yes, so a god needs to die. He's getting too powerful, a little bit too cocky. Have you guys killed gods before?
Is he unjust?
Yeah, I mean, he holds a fighting tournament and kills anyone who tries to, enter. So,
Uh, well, is it a legitimate business?
he's been the only winner for 100, 200, maybe 300 years.
No.
I mean, it just sounds like the man's on a roll.
He could be,
Yeah.
or he could be cheating.
Oh, cheaters! That's unjust.
I
Count
watched
me in.
just this week alone. He's thrown 3 people off the disc of Terra Luna into the fog. I mean, there's nicer ways to kill people. Am I right? Am I right? Lava pit.
Why is a lava pit better?
French maker.
Yeah, friend. Yeah, I mean, you could just obliterate them right away. I think personally, if you're strong enough to throw someone over the entire Terra Luna disc, you could probably just punch him into the ground once and it's over. But anyways, he's getting a little too big for his britches. I don't want to be the guy who has to tear him a new one. That's really not my thing. I'm kind of here for peace. But you guys,
Luna, a new one.
you know what?
Jesus Christ.
You know what? That's a good. I could make a T-shirt out of that.
I physically cringed.
He calls Hermes back. Hey, make a note. Terra Luna, a new one. Just, I know you have other things to do. I know that's not even your job. I could have called the God of Squires. I could have called the Scribe. Anybody, but you're the fastest. I'm gonna forget instantly. Thank you. Like I was saying, he is the god of war, so it's gonna make it a little bit more difficult. But I mean, the prophecy kind of says that you guys should be able to handle this. So
Can he hurt us?
Handling you.
oh, he can absolutely hurt you. Yes.
But what about if he's here?
Yeah, he can. This is just a strictly between us thing.
What does the prophecy say explicitly?
We here at court hold that prophecy to be you don't want to tell someone the end of a prophecy. One of those kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you the baseline of it. You guys are supposed to save Terra Luna, lift the fog, save all the people down below, give all the gods back their godhood. Yeah, something like that.
Wait, did you just say all the people down below?
Yeah. There's actually 3 things I got to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So, thousands of years ago, there were these heroes, and they did a great job. They saved a bunch of people. They did some really cool stuff. But right when we needed them, right at this weird mind flare attack that came out of nowhere, out of this town that just showed up on a map, they just disappeared. Don't know where those heroes went. And, me being the AllFather, I kind of pulled us gods away from everything happening down there and let the humanoids give it their best shot. Turns out that turns into an entire planet of mind flares. So
You was a deadbeat, AllFather.
That's not that's not good.
Oh,
What's a mind flare?
Let's circle back to what a mind flare is. I'm not gonna say I'm a deadbeat AllFather. What happened is their heroes abandoned them. Imagine if one mind flare got to me. Well, what would happen to everyone else?
Aren't you a god? Shouldn't you be able to will him out of existence or something?
I wish I could. I'm gods only have so much power here. Those things aren't even from our planet. Some people think they can come here on a spaceship. Some people think they jump through dimensional portals. We're not even sure what they are. So, us gods, the council, we got together and we said, you know what? Let's make a barrier. We're safe. So,
I don't even know what they are.
That's right. They are, kind of buggy-like creatures. They jump into people's brains, take them over, and once they have enough nutrients, they explode out of them and become something totally different.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Luckily, most of the mind flayers kind of all live in the same area, and then there's just a bunch of babies floating around down there, baby mind flayers. But yeah, man, I wish I had the god of historians, but he kind of crossed paths with another god, and they had similar job titles. They took over, then we kind of lost our historian. There's something about a city. Yeah, a city pops out of nowhere. Wasn't ever on the maps. Wasn't ever in the textbooks. And then one day it just was. And then the same day the mind flayers came. So I don't know what that was about. But something about toe level, I think it was called. Something like that. But
It's a mystery.
yeah, it could be anything. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of, like the shopkeepers you guys are gonna meet, your friends and family growing up, they've actually at one point were gods, and because there's no one worshiping them down there anymore, they lost their powers, kind of lost quite a few memories, and now they're just normal people.
Are you gonna be? Are you gonna be normal?
Oh, absolutely not. No, I'm pretty much set in stone where I'm at. And that's
So like
I got worshippers. So
all the people on the disc were formerly gods.
all except for you three. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's flattering or disappointing.
And that's kind of part of the prophecy. The humanoids are supposed to save the humanoids, and the gods aren't supposed to get in the way. That's kind of, I didn't want to tell you the prophecy, but there it is. I kind of told you everything at this point. So, yeah, some of them weren't very flattering gods either. Like, I don't know, there's a baker now who used to be the god of like the perfect bite of a cupcake. He only had like 2 or 3 worshippers. So once those guys were mind flared, he just kind of became a baker. Just kind of made sense, I guess.
He wasn't more popular.
It's weird. You take that bite of a cupcake, you go, man, that was good. But you don't also go, man, that was good. I'm going to worship the guy who thought of that. So, anyways.
It's very niche.
It is quite niche. Yeah.
Is there a god of justice?
There was. Yeah, there was.
Oh.
He, oh, wow. I didn't think about this.
My him?
Out,
Is that me?
out of game, I didn't think about this. Back in game, the AllFather here. Yeah, he actually tried to challenge the god of war, thinking that he had a right to it because sometimes justice you have to fight. He might be part of the paintings now. So,
Well, I'll show that war guy something.
Absolutely. Anyways, it is tea time for me. I've got a couple different teas to sample from the god of tea. So I'm going to need you guys to leave, if that's cool. Do you guys have any questions, I guess?
Do you want to have tea time with me? And by tea time, I mean like golfing.
Oh, no, absolutely. We actually abolished golf thousands of years ago.
That's
after
a shame.
after the original humans gave it their best shot, we're like, you lost it a long time ago. Sport doesn't have its luster anymore. Once they stopped using them as weapons, mid game, it just wasn't ever as fun.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you want to have an old weapons game for old time's sake?
Absolutely. What is that like? Are we gonna hit each other with weapons?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can do that.
All right, let's go for it. Wait a minute. I can't hurt you. That's, you know what? That's why you're the chaos side. I get it. I get it. Which makes you the good side. I see, now I know who you guys all are. I know what side of the coin you're on. Also,
Say the good side is.
oh, that would be the Kraken.
Huh.
Yep. Which
Roberto just hears that, just kind of like cocks his head to the side and he's like, huh.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to take that.
You know, you are the bad side. That doesn't mean you're bad, but I don't want to. I don't want to tell them exactly who you sold that cocaine to, but his name does start with little and ends in Ani. Like, that wasn't your best choice of sale.
Look, little Oni knew what he was getting into.
You know, he's
It was
fine.
a colloquialism.
Yep. You made rent that week too, so that was good.
Do you know how old Romardo was when he first started doing cocaine?
I do. I was there. I was watching.
Then you know that 7 is no bad.
Yep. Anyways, I do have one more thing to say before you guys are out of here. Holy shit. Wow. Sorry, I got distracted. Shelli just killed a guy. That was neat.
Oh, cool.
Oh my! Oh no!
Shelli?
What is happening to Shelly?
Yeah. No, there's a lot of blood. Anyways,
He didn't know how to fight.
I like Shelli now.
Shelli didn't know how to fight. Why is he protecting you guys if he can't fight?
He's a healer.
He
He shoots us with darts that make me feel
Healing.
better.
really.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a blurry, like he's the cataracts to my vision. For some reason, he's kind of just a blur. So I guess I kind of wondered
Did
what was
you
going
send?
on. Oh,
Did you send Shelly to help us?
no, I was actually going to ask. Before I forgot, I was going to ask you guys what Shelli was all about.
He's
Oh,
just a
that's-
robot.
That's concerning.
He's a robot.
Oh my! He killed 2 guys. He killed a guy with the butt end of his rifle.
Like right now?
He's actively killing someone. Yes.
Cool.
I hope
I
Take a
feel like we
picture.
should get back there.
Yeah.
I hope he's a bad guy because
I feel a little bit bad now. I think technically I should be calling Shelli a she. Now that I'm kind of getting a
Hermes!
picture.
Hermes!
Oh, that's right. Anyways, you guys are the 3-faced coin. It's good to meet you. I'm the AllFather. Good luck with the prophecy. Also, just like coins, you guys can be reminted if we need to. If we need to mint, new coins, that's totally fine. Just, don't screw this up, all right? The whole planet is counting on you.
I'm not a coin.
You are now. Goodbye. Like Hermes swoops in, tosses you guys in a bag. It is just flying. And you guys see this tiny pinpoint open up and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter. And we will do
Whose hand is that?
this button. Anyways, Hermes opens up his bag and drops you guys off. You guys have found yourself back on the beach. Shelli is covered in blood. And he is just looking around furiously, and his axe is in his hand that he usually has his grenade in. And he sees you guys kind of coming, he sees you guys land. And he goes, "Hello." And he shoves the cleaver back in his head and he goes, "Hi, friends. It is good to see you. There was a fight."
That's pretty awesome, Shelly.
Who was he killing?
I was in mortal danger.
Can I have 5 of them?
Yes.
I'm
Blood
just gonna.
splatters.
Nice. I'm gonna lick it.
Okay. It tastes pretty
Oh
gamey.
my gosh.
Tastes
Oh my
pretty
God.
gamey.
Who or what
Pennies.
was he killing?
Well, I will show you. Because I hid one over here for safekeeping.
It's a
Da-na,
dweller. Oh,
da-na, da-na, da-na.
What is that?
That is 4 wild dwellers.
Mm.
The good news is they're all dead now.
Yay.
Shelli looks over and goes, "You guys disappeared. That was quite rude. I was alone."
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, we kind of got kidnapped.
We met a daddy of some sort.
A daddy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very nice. Shelli does not have a daddy.
I don't.
I think
either.
his name was the Old Daddy.
The all
Oh,
daddy.
Daddy. I definitely remember that.
Getting that mint, that new 3-sided coin mint ready.
Shelli just kind of looks around and he goes, "Well, most of you like to consume meat. Would you like dwellers?"
Yeah, I do not know. How hungry are we?
Yeah, I'll take a dweller.
Okay.
I could nibble.
Is it okay? Like, is it like alley food or that one guy food?
It's
I mean-
probably just like cook it a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on your feelings about eating meat, but I mean, as long as it's not your species, it's no cannibalism.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just don't eat the brain. That's how you get weird prion diseases.
Um,
Uh,
Shelly,
Yeah, brains are weird.
we
Yeah,
gotta.
nobody needs Matt Dweller's disease.
Yeah. Shelly,
Yes.
we gotta kill. We have to kill somebody.
okay, I just killed 4 somebodies.
That's
Very
awesome.
impressed.
I am not happy about it. He just is still in his regular smile. At one point, a man showed up and asked if I needed help. I was sitting by the campfire, so I said no. Then he left.
Oh shit! What a shitty bodyguard. He was literally sent here to keep you safe and from having to do exactly what you just had to do.
He did a great job for the 8 seconds he was here.
God damn it!
You should have beat him up, Shelly.
Oh, that would have made me very sad, like I am now.
Oh,
Why are you sad now?
I don't like killing.
Ramar's just gonna grab like the foot of one of the dwellers and like kind of look to either Shaver or Kraken for help, like dragging it back to the campsite that Barnaby made.
the Kraken will pick it up. He goes,
God damn it! Why am I so weak?
Well, you feel a little bit stronger now because you did receive an item. I don't know if you
I
put
think
it on or
Ramar is
not.
still pretty weak compared to both of them.
It's very true. Anyways, you guys gonna go chill by the fire?
Yeah.
All right.
"We're
We'll hack off a dweller leg.
Absolutely.
And put it over the fire.
Absolutely. Shelli.
There's got to be meat in those thighs, right?
Oh, I mean the legs are pretty weak. The toes, however, are quite juicy and fat. Like the foot,
God.
the foot itself is a hobbit foot.
Oh, this is going to be so gross. Have you guys ever eaten phoenix claws? It's going to be awful. That's actually a thing you can order at Chinese restaurants. That's like the chicken feet.
Oh,
yeah, I've eaten those before."
Ugh.
I have not.
I can knock it because I did try it.
Absolutely, you got to try everything once.
Yeah.
That's my only rule in deciding if you like food or not.
Yeah, and I gave it a shot, and I can honestly say nope. just nope.
Yeah.
Not a lot of meat on that.
Oh, it's gross. It was just like a loose bag of knuckles.
Yeah.
That's so gross. That's a terrible description. It's probably a great description, but I hated thinking about it.
That's basically what you're eating when you get those. Yeah.
Oofta. Well,
Maybe I can make some bacon out of these legs. Is the ball still working? Like, are we still wrote off because of it?
Oh, absolutely. It's one of those things where like it hasn't even like dipped once. Like you're not like, oh man, I'm starting to lose it. You're just still way up there.
I'm just like, oh yeah.
Yep. If it was a Stanimo bar, you would like look at it and be like, has it moved in the last 5 minutes? But yeah, it's nighttime. It's plenty dark, even though it's not currently dark in game because I forgot I was going to make it dark like that. What would you guys like to do?
When it looks ready, the Kraken is going to like take a bite out of the leg.
Okay. Tastes pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
But it doesn't taste good. He puts it back.
This is all the food we have, I think. So Ramar's is gonna like. Yeah, he was poor. He's eaten worse.
I was gonna say the Kraken might have eaten worse as well. Yeah. It's definitely not food. It's definitely still game, but there's no amount of cooking it that will fix that.
Yeah.
So, Shelli.
Yes.
Romardo's been noticing a few things, and he has a question or two. The accent you had. How did it get there?
The axe in my head was planted there. Doctors.
Did you put it there?
No, that wasn't me.
A doctor?
A doctor. A doctor. I once hurt people.
Yeah, you just did.
I can't help but notice your demeanor changed dramatically when it was out of your head.
Yes. That's how electricity works. It is now a closed circuit again, and I feel much better.
That doesn't... It's like very quietly to Crack. He's like, that is not an explanation.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
So, Shelli, who exactly sent you to help us?
A very nice friend of mine who is now dead. She put the axe in my head.
Oh my god.
She was a doctor.
Did she say why she sent you? Or how she knew who we were?
She was coming here to help you in case you guys needed any aid medically. Because she was a doctor.
That's interesting. Does the doctor have a name?
Yes, doctor.
Oh, okay. Don't force it.
Their name was Doctor.
She was a doctor.
That's good.
Do you remember where she lived? Like maybe where her office or laboratory was, or possibly where she died?
She was very difficult to track down for that exact reason. She was a traveling doctor. An assassin was sent to kill her.
She was the assassin, wasn't you?
She was a doctor.
Yeah. Okay, some things are starting to make a bit of sense here. So, who sent this assassin to kill this doctor? Did you know that?
I don't. Shelli just like looks around. I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
If we pull the axe from your head, would you know?
I might know. I might also hurt you. I would feel very sad.
I was about to ask if you probably asked, would you kill us?
888111 is not nice.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe, maybe Romardo needs to stop poking the cage on this one.
Yeah.
It's okay. As long as the axe is in my head. And he like leans over.
Jesus Christ, okay. The next time we go into a town, Cracker, remember, you need to get some tape or something. You need to keep that shit in there.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't know about you, but I think Shelly could beat the shit out of me.
I could.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't.
I'd like to see you try it, Shelly.
Look. Cracker, no.
Okay.
No.
Well, not right now.
We can always spar. Sparring isn't hurting anyone.
Oh my
no.
god.
Yeah. I'll save it for later, Shelly.
Okay.
Speaking of, like, we're supposed to go fight someone, and he's like a turn. What's the word? It starts with turn.
God, Marvel has to stop going to important business meetings. Hi. It's a tournament.
That word.
We're supposed to kill the god of war. That was the. He thinks we can kill a god.
As long as.
Sorry, go ahead.
As long as, like, Remy, if justice is on our side, we can take out this god.
Oh, I'm gonna need a bigger crossbow.
A friend of mine once attacked the god of war. He is now dead.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was 888110.
Huh. And was he sent to kill this god?
I think he was. Or else, why else would he go there? He has no free will.
Goodness.
Where did
first
he go?
Oh, sorry, your question first, yeah.
Where did the number go?
He went to crying.
Oh.
You seem to be wondering where that is.
No, I was saying that's the sound of me pulling up the map.
Oh yeah, I know where that is.
It is not far from here.
No, it's not actually.
It's funny how that works up as Shelly looks into the sky.
I guess it is a little bit. It's like, whereabouts on the map would we be?
Just north of Redstone, if you follow that river.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at the map trying to figure out where we were.
It's all good. Yeah, you wouldn't be very far north. You maybe have like half a day's travel. So if I had to be super specific, that's a tiny image, isn't it? There we go.
We didn't get very far before we went on a murdering spree and then just immediately got high.
Yeah, if you can see right above Redstone, there's like a little bit of like the very first rubbly mountain that kind of starts to pop up. You're just past that. So not far at all.
All right. So that's where we got to go.
So he went to crying to do this tournament thing?
Yes. He technically didn't enter the tournament, but he did attack the god of war.
Okay. I mean, I realized we took a job to kill this guy and we didn't ask a single question about like where to find him or anything.
I was just gonna assume just to walk around and like see a guy fighting, and if it wasn't the right guy, I'd go to the next guy. Eventually, we would defeat him.
A good old process of elimination, huh?
What?
That's never mind. It's just it's the methodical approach.
What?
You is a thorough man.
I am justice.
I am a tired robot. Good night. As his eyes just flicker off.
Ooh, we probably should sleep too.
Now look at him. He's all tuckered out from murdering.
Little bit of red flashes on his eyes when you said that.
Oh, this has been an unsettling day for Romardo.
And we saw the like a very large individual. Pretty sure he was important.
That was fucked up, right? That is not how you picture a god.
No. But he looked really velvety.
And I also think there was some kind of implication that if we do not do what he says, the consequences for us will be that. I don't like that whole reminting the coin thing. That sounded like a threat to Romardo.
I don't know what that means at all.
It means you make a new coin and get rid of the old one. In which case, I would be getting rid of us. It's like that was kind of like a do the job or else sort of thing.
Well, I did say yes.
I know. I guess I did too. I don't remember if I actually explicitly agreed.
You guys, well, you were looking at. You guys were just acting funny.
He gave me this dope belt. I was excited.
That's a cool belt.
There's one sharp piece on it.
The Kraken finally looks at his hand and he goes, "Whoa! Look what I got!"
A little puff of steam comes out at the knuckles.
Whoa!
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
man, we should have done a bag of randomness before.
A bag of what?
Yeah, never mind. So we have a lead to go to Crime, unless we have somewhere else to go. Like we originally started going north to meet the AllFather, but we met him. So
true. He should have just dropped us off at this place.
I know it's weird, right? It's like he wants us to do something, but he doesn't want to be involved. This is shady shit, man.
Hermano! The Kraken yells out that. Where's that guy? Maybe he can give us a ride. Hermano!
I mean, it's worth a try. Hermes!
Calling upon Hermes, a little paper airplane just kind of flies down and hits the beach. Would you like to do anything with that?
Yeah, Romardo will go grab it.
Okay. It is it's a little note labeled Hermes. And like as you open it, like it's like her and then me's, and then you open it up and it says, "Is this important or can I just keep working?"
You know, Kraken, I feel bad bothering the guy.
Is that Hermano?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask him.
You know what? I think if we go in there, we can walk there. It's fine. He seems a little pissed off.
You should keep that paper.
I am.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, before today, I didn't super believe in gods. Still don't fully.
I don't know. We saw that one guy. He I don't know. He seems like guess a god, but he couldn't hurt us.
Guys, at that point, what is the difference between a god and like a really good wizard?
Oh yeah. We should probably go to sleep.
Yeah, Romardo's fucked up.
Yeah, you're not even looking at me. You're looking at that tree.
Jesus Christ! You've been over there this whole time.
I have.
Oh my god, that ball.
Yeah, it made me feel really weird, but then like made me think of justice, and it was pretty awesome.
We gotta find another ball, man.
I'll be okay. And then the Kraken's gonna lean up against that like rock and then go to sleep. But he's staring right at Romardo. So he doesn't sleep of his eyes. Have fun with that.
He's so unsettling.
Imagine being as under the influence as he is, knowing someone's sleeping with their eyes open right at you.
That's
And then it's like,
this is a fucking nightmare. Nah, never mind. Actually, I had an idea, but never mind.
Okay.
That's not a good idea. That's terrible. Don't do that.
With that, is everyone taking a rest for the night?
I think the fire will eventually hypnotize Romardo into sleep.
Okay. Who wants to be the possible bad guy and roll a d8 for me?
Oh.
Mm.
Oh no.
I'll do it.
I like it.
chaos.
I mean, it could be just nothing. Could be totally nothing.
We don't know.
That's likely.
It's very likely.
I'm working on it. Sorry.
Take your sweet time.
It's like a DM swerve. Just roll a die
3.
for nothing.
3. That's fine. Yeah. I mean, you guys sleep pretty good. About 4 o'clock, Shelli turns back on and screams, and then just kind of goes back to sleep. In fact, Shelli screams, "I will kill you," and then goes back.
Neat.
Just finally managed to fall asleep with this lunatic staring at me and like, I will kill you.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, daybreak comes eventually. Those of you that got hurt, you do get your abilities back. You're still not feeling super great, but like a day or two without a fight, and you'll be back to full health.
Neat.
Neat.
So, getting up off the beach, what direction do you guys want to go?
Hang on.
We gotta go to
we heading?
Prine, right? That place.
So I guess like northeast.
Okay, you can most certainly do that.
That would be the way to go to hit it from where we are, right?
Yes, that would be the perfect direction to go. I will say, I should have. I don't have anything. That's pretty lame. I'll put a blank board up for now. You guys kind of make your way. Shelli just does his mindless talking because he can't understand. Silence is a thing that's okay. So you guys like walk past a tree and he goes, "Look, a tree. That is the 271st tree we've seen on this trip. This is camping."
Should we keep him count?
I am good at counting. But he'll point out random other facts like that, like how many times Romardo and Sheva kind of trip in like a hungover state. He'll also point out how many times the Kraken has noted something of justice in the last day. And that's about everything that Shelli sees. Anything specific you guys want to talk about on the walk, or you guys just walking?
I think how hungover is Romardo?
I mean, that was a bad one. That's probably
I'm
one.
gonna try and gamble his money away from him.
I like it. His whole 2 gold.
Hmm
I like it.
I'm gonna swindle both of them.
The Kraken doesn't have money.
It's true. Kraken has 0 gold.
He's just gonna like
I'm gonna swindle.
Are we gonna like play dice?
I mean, we.
Why not?
the Kraken just like, what do you want? Okay.
Don't worry about
The Kraken's just a terrible negotiator.
it. And just take his pocket while he's not looking. That's it.
The Kraken is just gonna be like picking up what heavy rocks look heavy and then like lift them. And he's like, I'm gonna go take out an unjust god. Doodah, doodah. And just kind of sing to himself.
As the sun kind of starts to come up, like to peak sunness, you guys do see a little speck that kind of flies down, and it slaps. It eventually gets there. You see Hercules again. He slaps Shelli on the back and he goes, "I knew you would be fine. You're made of something else, that's for sure. Robots, am I right?" Hey,
Out of sight.
I'm Hercules. Kind of a big deal. I pull the sun around every now and then.
Yeah. We met.
I could do that.
Yeah. It's pretty hot though. Like it would burn you like completely into like ash. So not me though, because
No, it wouldn't.
God status. So sup? What you guys doing? You guys were meeting with the AllFather. That's pretty neat. What do you have to say? Do you mention me?
Yeah,
He
he said
did
you
mention
were
that you
a
were the
real.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he likes being called all daddy.
He really.
Yeah.
Roll a charm. I am all for tricking Hercules into this.
The Kraken's just gonna like flex his biceps and then look at Hercules's and just be like, eh.
I'm not even flexing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
A
god.
10.
So Hercules,
Isn't that 8?
Hercules being this most dude bro that Hercules could possibly be, he does like strictly have on like this small little skirt loincloth thing, and from it he pulls out the tiniest note, like Steve's Blue's Clues notebook, and he flips open like 4 pages deep, and he goes, "All daddy." Whoosh. I'll tell you what, mortal, that was very kind of you to help out a god. I am forever in your debt. At least once in your debt. Not forever, technically. You know, forever is a long time. But if you need my help one time, I could possibly help you. Unless I'm, busy.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Anyways, did he mention how good of a job I was doing? I've really been trying, like, I'm working in this, like, thing. It's like, I kind of changed the time around to, like, make the weather feel better, you know?
Yeah. He said make it more warm.
More. Okay.
A little closer.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could most definitely do that. I don't even need
Just
to
a
note
little.
that one. That's like foreign to me. I'm about it.
I'll be honest, Romardo hates winter.
It's funny. I was just telling someone the same thing, but yeah, it's part of my job, so I could maybe turn it up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, great.
No.
That'd be great. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
But anyways, I mean,
Definitely no lasting consequences of that.
No, I don't think. I mean, and if things start to get weird, I'll just make it a little cold again. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all, moving the sun around is all about checks, and then some more checks on the other side. That's what it's all about. That really keeps things, level.
Or with the balances part.
Oh, that is what it's checks and balances, right? Jeez, my head. Some days,
Checks.
Oh,
the Kraken's gonna lean into Romardo and say, This guy's not very smart.
Flips his hair up and it just curls perfectly. So
Can I just
no.
braid you?
you can
Can I
try.
braid you?
The last person who tried, the last mortal who tried, like broke their finger in my hair. I mean, it is. I can tie like 2 knots in it. I can.
It looks beyond something.
Yeah. I mean, I do use conditioner, like the deep conditioner. So, but like maybe like a little like small rat tail on the back. I heard that's coming back. So,
Oh gosh. Ugh.
anyways,
I'm old enough to remember when kids had rat tails as a trend.
yep,
Ugh.
absolutely. But Hercules kind of flexes like his best, not trying to show off flex he can do. Anyways, the sun's sitting about a 255. I got to get it to 259, like in a minute. That's not a big deal for me, but I got to go. So keep on being mortal.
All right, keep going.
What? Did you know what the God of War's name is?
I do. Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
I mean, I wouldn't be curious. Like, he's he's kind of a dick. I would stare like as far clear, like, that checks and balances things. You would want to be on the balance side of that. No checking in on that guy. That's what I say. Anyways, I'm out. Just kind of Superman floats up into the air, grabs his chariot, and just.
That's pretty impressive, Sheva. A god owes you a favor.
Yeah, I mean, I did trick him into that.
Oh, but it was good. I personally cannot wait to see if we see the results of him calling him the old daddy. That's gonna be good.
He's not very smart.
That was our random event of the day. Is there anything else you guys want to do before nighttime kind of comes?
I think Romario is just gonna desperately pray for coffee. he'll just openly pray to any deity that is listening for coffee for his poor hungover soul.
Somewhere, some master brewer in one of these towns goes, "Gosh, I wish I could just get coffee to one more person a day." But night falls. How would you guys like to handle night?
Oh no, we don't have Barnaby.
You don't have Barnaby. Speaking of not having Barnaby, Nate, let's roll a D8. Don't get a 1.
Oh no.
Or do, It's
Shelli.
Yeah.
Did you watch Barnaby when he set up the camp the other day?
I don't think I watched aggressively. I did see him do some camping. Okay. A 2 does not turn you into Barnaby, but the next one will. So 2 is our new limit.
Oh shit, it's like wild magic, eh?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Shelli goes, I saw him make a fire. I could start making a fire if that's something we need.
That will be nice because Romardo, he's not a camper.
Shelly's just been rubbing his hands together ever since you said that would be nice. Starts putting them on trees, and they just fire.
I think we're gonna have to help him here, Kraken.
What? That was.
Wait!
How was?
I have an axe.
How was you? No.
I can chop down trees or chop branches.
Would you like to borrow my axe?
No, I got this.
Okay.
Hey, Kraken, did you have any survival skills? Were you ever in something like, say, the Scouts? And then he's gonna like watch Kraken's face very intently for a reaction.
The Kraken just watches back.
Damn it,
I,
Bernard.
the Kraken like goes on patrol, and like I drank rainwater and
That's a kind of
coffee.
scouting.
I don't really what's scouting.
Hey, it's kind of like reconnaissance, sneaking about.
I know how to sneak, but I don't know then he can't say it.
Oh man, I gotta stick to one syllable.
This tree is fully on fire. Ah!
Oh my god!
He's just smiling, looking up as like the last birds are like Jesus, and like flying away.
This is, oh my god! I'm kind of concerned he's gonna start a forest fire with us at the middle of it now.
That's true. Anyone have water or like the Kraken's like, oh, Shelly, this is not good, and then he's
As it
gonna
did-
just like point trench maker at the and he's gonna go gift from the depths and put out the flames.
Okay. What is the gift?
What
What does that look like?
Like just this weird, like this watery looking tentacle goes out and just smothers the flame.
Okay. As it like from the ground like engulfs this tree and slowly just drips down the tree. Shelly looks and goes, "Oh, that was our fire for the night."
Well, you gotta, you can't do it. What's the word, Romardo?
We're gonna make a smaller one.
A smaller fire.
You need like what? You need smaller tree.
I'll find a smaller tree.
Little pieces of wood. No, not a full tree, Shelly.
Oh,
not a tree. What are they called?
You know what,
Branches.
Shelly? Why don't you let us gather some kindling? Or Shelly, could you find a small tree and maybe like bend it over and snap it into small pieces? Is that?
I could do that. I'm quite strong.
I'm a little bit curious.
He goes up to like
wants to see if he.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Romardo wants to see if he can actually like break trees with his bare hands.
He'll go over to like a probably 7-8 foot tree that just it clearly is kind of dying a little bit, but he just like wraps an arm around the base and starts walking, and you just hear this.
The Kraken would like to try this as well.
Okay, go ahead, roll a strength.
Right. Here we go.
Aha! Yeah, Shelly most definitely breaks this tree down.
And ciao. That's a nat 8. That's a and for a 10.
Holy shit!
Wow, my friend, the Kraken. That was pretty neat.
You know, the tree was. It needed to be justice to be served.
You murdered a tree. That was a living being. I also did.
Yeah.
Trees aren't real people. It's okay.
I saved one tree.
I met a real person tree once.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Anyways, let's start camping.
Camping.
Yeah, well, I think Romardo will like try to guide Shelly through making a reasonable sized fire.
Okay. Without going too far into it, Shelly's not stupid. He just doesn't know a lot of things. So once you teach him how to make a campfire, he gets it.
He's not the Kraken.
He just like rolls his hand until like the metal is hot and then burns the wood and makes a fire. So
That's pretty handy.
you can heat up metal pretty easily. Anyways, good night.
Oh, damn it. I was going to ask him a question.
Mm?
That's okay. Oh my god, he powered back up.
I am still listening. I am just in sleep
Oh,
mode.
I did not realize you was aware of what happened when you slept.
I am always aware of what You had a question?
Oh my god. Yeah. Um, how does Romardo phrase this? You mentioned the name 888111. Possibly another Juan, I'm not sure.
It should have been 3 8s and 3 1s. I could have made a
Okay.
mistake. Not likely.
That's fine. Do you consider that a separate entity from Shelli?
He is now. He
Oh,
isn't now.
okay.
They
Hmm.
technically are the same.
Hmm. The How does 888111 feel about, say, the three of us?
I don't think he's met you.
Hmm.
Shelly has met you, and we are friends except for the Kraken, but the other two I love you so much.
Oh, this is cool. I love you too, Shelly. You
I
shot me in the head.
I also love Barnaby.
Hmm.
The Kraken, I
Like
am
Romardo,
respecting your distance.
Romardo like looks at Kraken when he says Barnaby to see if there's like any facial tick or like sign of recognition.
The Kraken is just staring at you, and then you hear a snore.
Oh my god. He's doing it again.
Nice. Nice.
I was like, oh, Shelly's always listening. He's always staring. This is fucked up.
Shelly like leans super close to you and goes, Dr. Shelly was very kind. And then just power off.
Oh, okay. What? Oh God! And he's gonna fish out his book that he brought with him from the apartment and just pull some of his emergency stash out and like, oh my God, my nerves! I cannot take this.
You said you're not feeling good? I can help with that.
Oh, I will be fine.
That's
I will be
good.
fine. Romardo has medicine. Please don't shoot me.
Okay. Is anyone doing a watch for the night? Are you guys going to quote unquote roll the dice? Man, I don't know how you guys handle all these great jokes.
I would say I forgot to tell Shava what the Kraken just gave her when she like swindled him.
Ah.
You
What was
got
that?
some ball bearings and a cow trap.
and a single caltrop.
Yes.
Yep. I like it.
You know what? That might have been sarcastic, but it's going on her sheet that she now has ball bearings.
You betcha. I mean, they can come in handy, or they can accidentally fall out of your pocket and make a bunch of noise and attract a bunch of enemies. Nah, we have no idea what I'm referencing there, so it's okay.
And a single caltrop. All right.
But yeah,
I guess Romardo will stay up on a watch for a while because we are just in the middle of the woods.
Okay. So then go ahead and roll a d8. And add your perception to that.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. The good news is Shelly wakes up screaming again. You do notice like a little bit of like oil that like comes out of that like cut where the axe is like embedded. And then Shelly just stares at you and goes, I will. Not the target. And goes back to sleep.
Well, at least it doesn't seem personal.
With that, are you waking anybody up or are you staying up the whole night?
You can wake up the Kraken if you want.
Yeah, I think once he's like about to pass out, he might nudge Kraken.
Okay.
What, Remy? What do you need?
I just want to go to sleep, and I want to make sure we all not murdered while we sleep.
All right. I can make sure you don't get murdered.
I appreciate that, buddy. I'm so hungover on my fuck.
Yeah.
With that, Kraken, first, let's roll a d8 and just see what happens.
All right.
But before he goes to sleep, Romar's going to try to button up all of his pockets really securely while eyeing the sleeping Shayla.
It's a good
And
move.
then goes to sleep.
It's a good move. The not good move is the Kraken is not taking a watch at all. But who is taking a watch is our good friend Barnaby.
Oh no.
Nate, when does this change happen and what happens?
As Romardo like closes his eyes, just this wash of like salt water takes the camp. You hear like a sizzle from the campfire. The campfire stays lit, and then Barnaby's like, oh gosh, oh, it happened again. And then he's like, I'm still with them. I must be carrying out my duties. He looks up at the sky, and he gets a gauge of the sun, the stars, and realizes where he is, and then just kind of like, oh, all right, well, everyone's asleep. All right, I guess it's my watch. And
Barnaby, as you're like looking at the stars, you see what appears to be a shooting star that's coming a little bit north and is going right over your head.
Whoa. Like close?
Not like it's going to hit you. It's definitely going over your head, but it is pretty small. And once it gets like, within a decent amount of space, you just hear this, oh my God! And it flies way over your head.
Whoa.
Did it sound like a muscular dude, bro?
It did sound like a muscular dude, bro. It doesn't sound like Hercules, but Barnaby wouldn't know that. As you like track the shooting star that just said, oh my God, it does hit a cliffside, and you see the cliff just crumble, and although there's no snow, an avalanche of rocks pile onto the ground.
Well, I'll be dipped. I've seen a lot of stars, but I've never seen a star yell, and that's really interesting. No one else saw this, and no one's gonna believe me when I get back home.
I heard it.
Oh, Shelli, how you doing?
Barnaby, I love you.
Well, I love you too.
That is very nice to say. Who yelled, ah, shit?
Well, I think it was some guy in the meteor or the sky. It was a shooting star.
Stars normally don't talk. I need my rest.
You get some rest, buddy. It seems that you made a pretty darn good fire.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
With that, the sun rises. Hercules kind of flies by and gives you guys a wave. Yeah. You guys gonna keep heading north? East?
I guess the Kraken will he'll have breakfast
Barnaby
ready.
will.
Barnaby will.
Barnaby's gonna have breakfast waiting for everybody.
Okay. Okay.
Some wild mushrooms and some crow's eggs.
Roll me a d8. Let's see how good of breakfast you get.
Oh man.
You can add your special stat.
All right.
Which would you like to announce what Barnaby's special stat is?
Kraken Scout.
Mm-hmm.
And here I go. Cracking it up. Oh, that's only a 3.
You definitely got some mushrooms.
Oh.
I mean,
I think these are safe.
You are a good Kraken scout.
Yeah.
So they're mushrooms.
Well, looking at like Romardo and well, if they'll probably like them. You know, I've seen them. They've done weird. They do the weird things.
In all fairness, throughout the night, you found many of empty nests. It's not like you just found some mushrooms and gave up. There's just a lot of empty nests. Probably that fire that started. Whatever.
At one point, the Kraken looks at that tree and we're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, noble warrior. I'm so sorry. Whoever did this to you, I'm sorry." And then he just pats the tree.
But Sheva and Rimardo, you guys kind of wake up with the rising sun. Notice Hercules giving you guys the wave and some mushrooms. And Barnaby. Not to mention Barnaby's here.
Oh, good morning. Well, how you guys doing?
Oh, Barnaby, I sure got us breakfast. Thanks.
Yeah, I must have lost track of you guys and or like blacked out. Did you guys carry me? Like, I'm sorry that like I didn't pull my weight, but I did find some mushrooms and they're sautéed in the skillet. Good morning.
No, I mean, Jules around. You don't remember anything, do you?
Nope. Last thing I remember is defending you guys from that dweller.
Hey, you caved his head in.
I didn't see it. I had my eyes closed, but I kept a promise to you guys.
Yeah, it was impressive.
I assume he ran away. A scout is most intimidating when a promise is to be kept.
Yes, he is fine. He learned his lesson. He repented his ways.
Well, that's good. I hope he starts a scout chapter in his local tribe.
That seems likely.
Yeah.
Is Barnaby a hand talker, or is he like a pocket guy?
Oh no, he is probably. Well, right now he's not like he's just like tending to the skillet.
Mm-hmm. Rumar, though, I don't know when you would like to bring it up. Also, Sheva, it's very clear that this is happening. Barnaby's right hand is just he still has the gauntlet on, basically, is what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, Romardo started to figure out they're the same person because we saw him turn into Kraken before.
Yep.
Didn't we?
Yep.
It would be on his left hand.
Left hand. My apologies.
Yeah. Then Barnaby will look down. Whoa, what is this?
I'm honestly not sure what it does.
I don't know either, but it is fine craftsmanship.
It is pretty sweet, eh?
Like Barnaby tries to take it off. Does it come off?
It does not come off.
Well, that's quite vexing. I guess it's meant for me. So
wait, hang on. Romardo tries to take his belt off that he got.
I mean, that's just a belt. That can come off.
Oh, okay. Oh, for a second I worried. How would I take a shit?
if when in doubt, I can always cut a flap for you if you really need to go.
For a second, I thought that might have become necessary.
Oh, well, while I was foraging, I dug a latrine. So go forth.
You're a productive guy.
Well, that's like part of camping.
Ramar's gonna grab a couple of the mushrooms and eat them on the way to the latrine. He's like, "Oh, thanks for the mushrooms. I ate a guy's leg yesterday for dinner. This is much better."
Oh goodness, that's like the chapter everyone needs to read and no one likes to read in the Scout book. That's like survival at its limits, right there. Like a half orc, like I've eaten strange things, and they may have been able to talk, but it's not the first choice. But good on you.
No, he was not enjoyable.
Yeah, you got to do it to survive. Well, enjoy your daily routine.
Like from the woods. Always do.
Good morning, Shava.
I think she
Hopefully
may
not as.
legitimately be asleep.
That's okay.
That's fair. It is late Canada
Barnaby,
time.
yeah,
She had a
Barnaby's
very busy day at
looking.
work.
Yeah, Barnaby's looking not to get slapped or hit with a hair. So he's being very nice.
In all fairness, we can say you guys march another about half day, which takes you to the city of Crine, which I will pull up so you guys can see it, and we'll call it there for the day. But Shelli does inform you, Barnaby, we are on our way to kill a god.
Well, I'll be dipped.
You were supposed to help.
Well, I that's pretty frightening. I won't lie. And if I don't know if I can do that. I'm a scout, but not a warrior.
I suppose there are details that we should fill you in on.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know anything. I don't even who gave us this job.
We met the AllFather.
The AllFather. Get out of town.
Like
That guy?
actually in person.
What?
Yeah.
What was I? And I was probably just having one of my blackouts, and I didn't even get to see any of it. Oh gosh,
How frequently would you say those happen, Tuju?
it's been happening a lot more often. Like I don't remember like where I had a full day's work, and it's nothing's wrong with me. Like I don't got no spells on me, or I'm in peak physical performance as a scout. I try to stay healthy but all the doctors and all the wizards, they say nothing's wrong with me, and I'm pretty darn scared because I'm losing a lot more me, and I don't know what's going on.
Oh my God. I feel genuinely bad for Barney.
I just want to go home and go back to work, and sweep my floors.
Can you guys hear her snoring?
No. Yes. Well, with Barnaby's sad sob story, we'll jump into the city of Crine before the snoring continues too much. There are children playing in the streets. There are many shops. There's a beautiful fountain. There is a mayor. Oh my goodness. There's a mayor, and of course,
She's a delicate flower, my state show.
deep, in the halls of the Walking Death, there is the God of War.
Oh shit!
So we will call it there for the night.
He looks big.
He is quite big. He's definitely not a small fella.
I do have the theory on how I become the Kraken again.
That's good. It's good to have theories.
Yep.
I think I have a theory on how you become the Kraken too.
Yeah.
But the good news is we can find that out next week.
Yeah.
This has been Date Night. We can close with we didn't get our rhyme, Ian, that we usually get at the beginning of a session. Do you feel confident to pull one out right now?
He's on his way to fight a god. Hopefully, he doesn't shoot his bot.
Don't forget to always spay and neuter your pets, or you may end up in debt.
I still got it.
Oh shit!
It's right here. I'm ready. That entity,
like God of War's battle cry.
That entity has been waiting. I had a sneaking suspicion that Shava was kind of in sleep mode, so I wasn't going to go into one of her dreams yet. But I was waiting for her to dream so I could go back to that entity. Anyways, this has been Date Night. Thanks for joining a random game that I made up in my head that I think is very silly, and these guys have agreed to play with it. Thanks for joining the fun. Twitch, YouTube, date night, the letter D, the word 8, and night. You can find us. We're there. It's easy enough to do. I've been DM Matt. We've got Sleeping Shava. We have Ian. And we have Nate. Thanks, guys, for playing. It was super fun. Anything you guys want to shout out before we're out?
Nope.
Going once.
Stay new to your friend.
Going twice.
Whoa.
And we're out. See you guys. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.